So this particular tote bag has taken design inspiration from a very famous travel accessory, and I want to see if you guys can guess what that is. More on that in a little bit. But in the meantime, my name is Phil. I'm a craftsman here at the Leathercraft Masterclass, and today I'm going to take you through some of the unique design features and aspects of this tote bag and why that makes it easier and quicker to build, yet remains practical at the same time. So this tote bag was designed and created on camera for a video course teaching you exactly how to make your very own tote bag. And this is the finished product. It's a calf leather tote bag. The inside contains a canvas lining. All seems very simple, and it is from the outside. However, there are some differences in the design. The first part is the fact that it contains two wooden dowels. Okay, so these are two hardwood rods that go through the top of the bag that give it structure, that give it shape and allow it to maintain that shape. It's also much easier when you go to open your bag because the whole thing opens from one end to the other rather than just the area where you're pulling on the handle. Whether you choose to pull with the shoulder strap or use your actual hand when opening, you'll always get full access at the same time. And then when you wear the bag with the shoulder strap over your shoulder, as you can see, it closes from one end to the other. So that's one of the main benefits of using the dowel system in the top, using hardwood. The other is the shoulder straps attach directly to the wooden dowel, so they're sewn on directly. And that gives a lot of strength, but it also allows us to do one interesting little trick. And that is to rotate the handles, and we can rotate them inwards, and then tuck the shoulder strap onto the inside of the bag. Same on the other side, like so. And now you've converted it from a tote with a shoulder strap to one where you can just use the handle if you so wish. If you don't have space inside the bag for the handle or it's too full, you can rotate all the way past the central point so that the shoulder strap hangs down by the side, again allowing you to use the handles instead of the strap. Something else that's unique about this bag that makes it a quicker build, but also in my opinion improves the aesthetic look of it. Normally on a bag like this, or any bag for that matter, you will have two panels, one on each side. You'll have a bag base. You'll also have a gusset on each side. Now this obviously contains gussets, but we've bypassed the need for a bag base. So we don't have two panels on each side and a base, a three-piece bag body. We have a one-piece bag body. So this entire piece here is all one, which means we don't have two long seams running on each side. We don't have to skive the panels and skive the base and then stitch them together. It's still reinforced in the bottom. We have a stiffer area, which is going to help with carrying heavier loads in the bag without it warping. But now we've created something that very few luxury leather goods companies would do because it costs more for them to produce. But most of us, using an A-grade hide or even a B-grade hide, can actually get this entire piece on a shoulder. Okay, if you're using cowhide, or if you're using calf here, an entire side is easily going to give you this and your two gussets. And of course, the leather extends all the way around, up around the wooden dowel and onto the inside where it is sandwiched with the lining. So the lining goes underneath, the leather goes over the top, and it's all stitched in together. And this makes it much, much quicker to produce. And one of the key benefits of the hole cut is it really shows off the leather to its full potential. So if you've had a hide in storage, a piece of leather that you've kept for a special occasion, something that's really going to show off the natural look to it, that character, then apart from probably an attaché case or something like that, there probably isn't a better platform that's going to show off this kind of real estate, this kind of area in a project. There's very little to interrupt the natural look of the leather. And things that you'll learn in this bag build is not only how to produce a tote bag, but you're also going to be learning how to produce parts that are glue-in only. For example, the strap here is not stitched. And I go through a technique to teach you how to get the best Free Mirror adhesives so that you don't necessarily have to Of course, you can, if you wish, stitch around what I believe is to be about 12 feet of hand stitching. So if you do have a sewing machine, that's a definite bonus. But I'll show you how you can circumnavigate that to produce something that's still durable and long lasting. Now you can make this in vegetable tanned leather as well, ideally a softer vegetable tanned leather. Here I've used chrome tan because it allows this piece to fold up, which I'll show you shortly. But it's also very scratch resistant, very scuff resistant. And a tote bag like this, which can be put into storage, great for travel, great for using every single day of the week if you need to. This chrome tan is really going to withstand the wear and tear of daily use. But if you want to use a vegetable tan leather, you absolutely can for this project. There's nothing stopping you. It just may not fold as easy. So let's show you the main party trick of this bag outside of the folding handles. So if I take my hands, press them down along here, fold forwards, and then fold forwards again, you'll notice that the bag base arrives right up against that wooden dowel here. And then wrap this round. And what you're left with is something that you can easily pack into a suitcase, a carry-on or check-in, or even put in the back of the car if you're going traveling for that reason. Obviously, this isn't something that I would recommend for long-term storage, but this just goes to show if you are going to use chrome tan or soft vegetable tan leathers, it's going to allow you to do this quite comfortably. And of course, being chrome tan is going to recover very, very easily from that. Now, earlier I asked you if you could guess which famous travel accessory this has taken inspiration for its design. It is, of course, the travel trunk. Now, I haven't made it too obvious. If I hadn't asked you or made you think about it, then you probably wouldn't have guessed it. But I didn't want it to be too themey or a little bit too gimmicky or a little bit too obvious. I wanted it to be quite subtle. But for me, the combination of wood and leather is very much trunk-like. Not every trunk features leather, of course, but most of them have handles or accessories on the outside and sometimes on the inside. Of course, there are fully wrapped leather trunks as well. Now, on most high-quality trunks over the centuries, they would have had wooden slats going around the outside. And this protects the trunk when it's in transit, when it's traveling. Now, the wood of choice has always been, for most brands, beechwood. And that is what I've used for the dowels on this bag. So I've kept it a little traditional with a nod to history in that aspect, but it's a very tight, straight-grained wood, very dense, very impact resistant, and extremely strong and durable. So that's one of the reasons. It's also very easy to get hold of. It's not too difficult. Now, on the inside of the bag are little brass rivets on the inside. You can put it on the outside, you can put them wherever you want to. You can use pins instead of rivets. I've gone with rivets because, of course, the association with trunks. And these little rivets stop the dowel from moving around. It's a tight fit already, but you want to make sure that over the years, opening and closing, using the shoulder straps, turning the shoulder straps, that it's not moving inside the leather. So that's why we need to secure it in place at various points to keep it still and keep it consistent. Of course, many of you will know that traditionally trunks are lined with a thick fabric, most often canvas. Now, it could be silk lining, could be suede synthetics, and various other leathers to line a trunk. But most commonly, you will see a canvas, which is why I've gone for a canvas on this. You can change this canvas for suedes, for thin skin such as goat skin, for example, kid skin, or even calf again. You can line it with whatever you want. When you build your bag, it is your choice what you choose. For me, the trunk theme, canvas was an obvious choice. And one thing personally that's reminded me of going on vacations and holidays is going to the beach and seeing those blue and white striped deck chairs. For me, it's quite nostalgic. So I've gone with a off-white and navy stripe on the inside, which I think complements the mid-tan or light brown leather on the outside. And of course, the fact that you can roll it up and pack it away and take it on your travels just kind of ties in that travel theme. Now, I know this is going to be a popular one with the students of the masterclass, so I would be really interested in seeing your bag builds. Don't forget to share on Instagram at Leathercraft Masterclass when you do make yours, or send them via email and I'll be sure to share them. And if you do want to build this, head to leathercraftmasterclass.com. I'll link it below. Get yourself your plan and get started building today. And if you are absolutely brand new and you have not yet mastered hand stitching, don't forget there's a free course right now. Again, head to leathercraftmasterclass.com and get your free video to get started. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Discover how to make a beautiful leather bag in less time than most wallets. This easy to follow step-by-step video course will guide you through the process of creating a tote bag for yourself or a loved one, even if you have zero bag making experience. Imagine the satisfaction of carrying a one-of-a-kind tote created entirely by your hands. This course is going to reveal new information such as how to create a hidden bag base, no need to skive panels or stitching long base seams. One simple trick for custom measured gussets, no more confusion, just perfect gussets every time. And how to make rotating shoulder straps for handheld or over-the-shoulder versatility. Don't miss this chance to become a bag maker today. For more information, leave a comment below or send me a message. Hi, my name is Philip, and this is the Leathercraft Masterclass.